Paul Brown Stadium, located along the banks of the Ohio River and home of the Cincinnati Bengals, is a site for this matchup between Kansas City and Cincinnati. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. At the 30. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
They'll throw on first down. Strong throw to the center of the field. What an open field tackle. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And he's decleated at the 42. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Here's the give. He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. He really fought hard to get the first there.
Well, 1-yard gains aren't always that impressive, but when 1-yard gains move the sticks, that's getting the job done.
Hold on. Watch the run now. Watch the run.
They're going to pitch it. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Drops back to pass. He throws left. Had his hands on it and dropped it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Chiefs come out in the ace formation.
Come on. 388. Come on, play it. No, you're good. Let's go right. I got him.
Again with the carry. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. 6 DBs on the field for the defense. Drops back. The defense has him surrounded. Knocked out right around the 34-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Hands it to the back. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. From the 32-yard line, Croyle lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Croyle sends a man in motion. Drops back. Looking for an open man. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Smith, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 28-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They're going to try a long field goal here. They'll be looking at a 45-yard attempt. And he got plenty of distance on this one. He missed it. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. That was not his best effort.
And this is professional football. That's your job. That's a kick that when everything else is right, You have to drill that one.
Gets the throw off. Brings this one in. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Throws right. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
They hand it off. Tackled at the 35. Johnson comes away with 5 yards on the carry. They'll come out with bunch formation.
Blue 38. Blue 38. You got close up.
Palmer will look to pass. With the pass. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Again, he'll get the call. And he will lose yardage on the play. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Blue, Barney, set. Chain. Here come what?
Palmer has completed every pass on this drive. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. Johnson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. From the 24-yard line. Palmer is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide.
Blue 11. Blue 11. Barney.
Palmer set to go to the air. Fires it out. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 12. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's dropped at the 11. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line up on the 10. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package.
Watch the switch. Blue 11. Let's go.
Back to pass. Defender tips it away. Not a good pass that time, Chris. He forced it right into the coverage.
Whoa, that was really lucky. That one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
Back to throw. Looks down the field. With the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 7-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. From the 5-yard line. Brought down at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Croyle comes to the line, 3-wide formation.
Blue 45. Tennessee. 45.
He's tackled around the 32-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Tango off the top.
Croyle sends a man in motion. Looking to throw. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 42. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Croyle back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. What a hit! Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. Tipped away. Bo was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Offense with third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 45. Fakes to the back. Goes through his read. And it's caught. Tackled around the 16-yard line. And he put a lot of air under that ball.
Yeah, but that makes it so hard for a defender to try and make a play. That's exactly what you want to do. Just sort of drop it in a hole over the top.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. They line up in an I. Passes to his left. He's finally pushed out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Hands it off. Brought down right around the 2-yard line. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. And they'll line it up 3 yards away. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Pitch out. Touchdown.
I really enjoy watching Larry Johnson run anytime he gets around the goal line. This guy is so powerful that when he puts his shoulders down and he runs into you, you better be a man's man or you're going backwards.
Set down. The kick is up. Kansas City is up by 4. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. Holt from the 3. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. He looks to throw on first down. Throws it short. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 30. Caldwell gains about 4 yards there, so that'll make it second down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 30. Hallmer is under center. I formation behind him.
Watch the back. Whoever got the back. Blue 38. Blue 38. Put him in the mouth. King's right.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Hallmer is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. Here's the halfback. Fumble on the play. They fall on it, and that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Robinson takes it at the 25. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
First down, looking to throw. Croyle is going to be sacked for a loss. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
He's running out of time. Makes the reception. What a brutal hit. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Johnson, the ball carrier. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. I'm not sure he would have had that if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
And they'll run him again. And they get him around the 47-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That'll bring up second down. Only one man back. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play, and that makes it third down. One man backfield. And they use motion. On play action. And the back has some running room. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Johnson will run it again. Dropped behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Looks to pass. And they can't connect. Hoyt was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They're 2 for 2 on third down so far on this drive. They'll try to convert once again here. Croyle looking to throw. Scans the field. It's completed. Tackled at the 32-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. And this one will go for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package. Cincinnati sends a man in motion to the right.
Barney.
Back to throw. Throws it. He's there for the catch. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. Maybe a yard. That brings up second down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Hallmer lines up under center, Three receivers are split out wide.
Blue 38.
Drops back to pass. Not much time to throw. And they get him at the 38. They'll gain 4 on that pass play. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. Little handoff. He doesn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Robinson is back deep to receive. Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Solid, close left. Green 88. Friday. Roll. Down.
Drops back on first down. He throws left. Out of bounds at the 25. Johnson picks up about 5 yards with the catch. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 25-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
48. Come on, y'all, watch those quick out.
They hand it off. Cuts back and he's dropped. They get 2 yards.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Grace line.
Play fake. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 33. Gain of 6 on the play. First down now and 10 to go. Kansas City goes with the ace set here. Johnson takes it up the middle. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Croyle drops back. Looks down the field. Catch is made. He makes a move, and he's brought down. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Fakes the run. And he makes the tall grab. Just an incredible job to go up and get that one for a big gain.
Big play, tremendous catch there, and you really leave yourself exposed as a wide receiver when you put your arms above the head. But that time he showed a lot of courage going up and getting that one.
On the ground with a tailback. The defender gets him to the ground, and the halfback has nowhere to go. Johnson lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Johnson will run it again. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. Another third down conversion.
This time they go to the ground to convert their second third down on this drive. And right now you can just begin to feel this offense's confidence grow.
Croyle drops back on first down. Moves up. Short pass to his left. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That's a 6-yard loss.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Out of the shotgun. Croyle hasn't missed yet. Makes the throw out to his left. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. It goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Nice play fake. Throws to his left. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they get him at the 5-yard line. They got 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd and goal situation now. Ball on the 5-yard line. Only one man back. He's dropped for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He'll try the end zone. He gets in for 6. Tight end scored that time and with authority.
If you get those big tight ends moving vertically down the field, they can be really intimidating for defensive backs. Good pitch and catch there.
It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Holt from the 3. He's still going. He's tackled at the 35. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 35. 1st and 10. The defense lines up in the nickel. He looks to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 47-yard line.
There's no question that when you talk about the classic drop-back pocket passers, Carson Palmer is right there at the top of the list with the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Bradys. This guy is just going to get better and better. He is a franchise quarterback that I believe will win multiple Super Bowls before he's done.
He makes another reception on the drive. Down the sideline. To the 10. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Good catch.
And the speed was really the difference there. As defenders try to make plays against him, they have to respect that speed. That time they gave him just a little bit too much room.
It's a 2-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it in the end zone here. Johnson takes the give. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Only a couple of yards from pay dirt. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time.
Watch the run now. Watch the run. Let's go now. Let's go. Right.
There's a play fake. Throws it short. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on that play. 3 yards for the score now. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. He'll get the call again. It appears to be short, and that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Set down. The kick is up. Good job putting that kick right on target. and it goes through for 3 points. Kicks it off. Brought down at the 30. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive. They'll throw on first down. Looks for a man open. And it's knocked down. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. And he catches it. Brought down at the 49-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Give to the tailback. And they get him at the 47-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's get it.
Looks to pass. Gets the pass off. He's dropped in the open field. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
On play action, throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. Nice pick with the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
He drops back. Throws it out. It's incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Hey, never quit, fellas. Blue 38. Blue 38. Close up. Switch.
Palmer set to go to the air. Throws on the run. He is hit hard on the play. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Back to throw. Throws while on the run. And the last man gets him. They pick up some positive yards that time.
There are some receivers out there with such great hands that the quarterback is going to take a few more chances with them than he would other players. This receiver has the ability to make those kinds of catches.
First down, looking to throw. Rifles it out there. Great open field tackle.
Carson Palmer is one of those guys that I think has a chance to be the very best quarterback in the league. Superior arm strength, a great leader. That knee injury set him back for a little while, but you can tell now he's getting back to form and is just playing great football.
Drops back. Gets the pass away. Knocks it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Tennessee.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. 3-yard gain by the halfback on the counter. Palmer lines up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Back to pass. He's running out of time. He lost it. Fumble. Offense gets it back. That one popped out, but they recovered it to retain possession.
And it's not always who has possession when you go to the bottom of one of those piles. It's who comes out with it at the end of that little scrum discussion down there. I've actually been pinched and had my hair pulled at the bottom of one of those piles.
The snap, set down, the kick is up, and he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
The kick. At the 30. And he's drilled. What a hit. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Johnson is the single setback. He fakes it. Makes the short throw. Jones gets the interception. He's dropped at the 34. And that's the second interception of the game by this defense.
You know, it's a little bit just the nature of the game that if you're going to try and throw the ball down the field and fit a few things in there, you're going to throw some interceptions. He took a chance there and got caught.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34. Johnson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Here's the give. Brought down behind the line. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
They hand it off again. Chapman recovered it. He really needs to do a better job protecting the ball. If he doesn't, the backup might see a few carries.
And this is a talented guy, it really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
Drops back. Guns it left. Makes the catch. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And right down the middle. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Charles from the 3. And he's drilled. What a hit. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Little handoff. Tackled right around the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 29. From the gun. And they motion a guy to the right. Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. And he caught it. Knocked out of bounds around the 36-yard line. Nice passing catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Scatter, scatter, scatter!
Play fake. Looks left. Throws. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
On play action, dumps it out right. Tackled at the 47-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
Here we go! Touch! Green
Back to pass. Looks down the field. Is there for the catch. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chains.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
The pocket is collapsing. Still good on the drive. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Hands it off. Brought down at the 25. Just about 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Croyle lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Kansas City takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. 2nd and 7 situation here. A minute left in the half. Croyle has completed every pass on this drive. Rolls right. Still perfect on the drive. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Drops back. Gets it off. And they get him at the 1. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Passes the ball. Tackled around the 1-yard line. Not much on that play. 3rd down now, goal to go. Ball on the 1-yard line. The Bengals bring in the nickel package. The Chiefs take a timeout, and that was their last timeout. That'll bring up 3rd and goal. And this is the 11th play of the current drive. He put that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Stays on his feet. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. The offense will start at the 28-yard line. They'll come out in the eye. Kelly, the man in motion. Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 31. And as we head to halftime, our score is the Chiefs 17, the Bengals 12. And here's the kick. From the 5-yard line. Still moving. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They give it to the tailback. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 33. Kansas City lines up with 5 defensive backs.
We stop the run first. D-line.
Give to the tailback. He got deep cleated. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. The Bengals line up with 3 wide. Fakes to the back. Oh, and he dropped it. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 42. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Here's the give. He's pushed out at about the 45-yard line.
If you gave me a choice of just about any running back in the league, Larry Johnson would be very close to the top of my list. Not only is he tremendously athletic, has good speed, but that ability to lower his shoulder and simply run over people, I love in a running back.
Little handoff. And he's crushed at midfield. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
And he's hit hard at the 49. Big-time play by the defensive end.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Looks to pass. Throws out right. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Poe was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. Chapman will be the return man.
$1,000 at the stadium souvenir shop.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. And it'll be down at the 1. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And they get him at the 5. And he picks up about 4. That brings up 2nd down. One man in the backfield.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Under. Let's go quick games. 44 press.
Drops back. Throws out to the right. Goes out of bounds at the 13. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They'll throw on 1st down. He throws on the run. He's tackled at about the 29-yard line. Great pickup for the 1st on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Blue 38. Blue 38.
Down, look, makes the grab. Tackled at the 40. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down at the 42. Not a huge gain, but he got the 1st down.
And that's really the key. There are some backs in this league that just have a feel for that 1st down marker, almost like they can see that yellow line on the field and know how to get there.
Hey, let's go. Blue 38. Blue 38. Wake up, guys. Overwatch, red man. Barney, set. Yeah, we see that.
Palmer is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Completed. And he's knocked out at the 45. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Again with the carry. He took a shot at the 47-yard line. Johnson gains about 2 yards on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Close up. Switch. Jam free. Barney. Base.
He drops back. Dumps it out left. And it's caught. He's pushed out around the 49-yard line. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up fourth down.
He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 28. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Croyle calls for motion left. Setting up play action. Strong throw to his right. Bo was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Congratulations to the fans sitting in.
They line up at the 28.
Row 11, C11.
I formation here.
Lucky winner of the Mascot for a Day Grand Prize.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 32-yard line, and he picks up about 4. That'll bring up third down. Third down, they need 6 for a first. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Come on, D. Blue 45. Blue 45. Scatter.
Nice play fake. Pass is complete. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line. He was covered and still caught the ball.
Once again, we see the gunslinger mentality out of this quarterback. That wasn't a big hole, but his powerful arm got it in there.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
Let's work. Don't be hanging loose. Come on. Sometimes you make it.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are
First down.
just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Blue 45.
Back to pass. With the throw. Intercepted. Tackled at the 48-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
Nice play fake. He passes short. There for the catch. It's a loose ball. He scoops it up. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
Sets up the play action. The quarterback did a nice job of avoiding the sack.
Yeah, but you have to be careful making that throw. Sometimes those are easily intercepted. He did a good job getting out of there, but that throw was dangerous.
Brought down at the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4.
From the 49-yard line. Ace backfield this time. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
First down, looking to throw. And they get him there for the sack. And they're able to get to him on that one.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Drops back. Rifles it to the right. Tackled around the 39-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He drops back. Gets the throw away. He's brought down around the 20-yard line. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Sets up the play action. Jones has the pick. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
He fakes it. Comes down with it. Hit and dropped behind the line. Back to the line, but nothing more. That'll make it 2nd down. They line up in the I formation.
No, you're good, you're good. We up. Left side. Over top, 2 straight. Let's cover. Watch it run now,
He needs to make a decision. And they get him at the 17. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Palmer comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. He's looking to throw. There for the reception. Brought down right around the 16-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. The Bengals are lining up to punt this one away. He punts it. Robinson takes it at the 43. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
He's brought down at the 38. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. They line up in the I formation. He drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 37. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Fakes the run. He throws it. And the pass falls incomplete. Darling was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's 4th down. The Chiefs lining up to punt. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He drops back. Short pass. It's dropped. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. From their own 20-yard line.
Let's go, fellas, let's go.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play action. Short throw to the left. And they get him at the 27. Johnson gains 7 yards with the catch. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. Palmer hands it off straight ahead. He's tackled at about the 31. Looks like he might have just gotten enough to convert for the first.
I wasn't sure he had that one, but remember, it's not where the ball carrier is. It's where the ball is. That time the officials marked it just across the line.
Throws the bullet to the right. Tackled right around the 48-yard line. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. A pickup of about 3, and that will bring up 2nd down. The Chiefs bring in the nickel package. Cincinnati sends a man in motion.
Blue 38. Barney, set. You playing, fellas?
Drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Kansas City brings in the nickel here. Drops back. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. Well, that was one of the best catches that you'll see all day.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Johnson will run it again. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Big play, D. Sub. Left.
Back to pass. Throws it short. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Tennessee. Barney, set.
Gives to the back. He fights forward to about the 36. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Gets the punt away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Croyle is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Feeds it to the back. Man, this guy is quick. He's hammered in the backfield, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He's tackled at the 25. A gain of around 7 for the back. They line up at the 25. Kansas City is going with the offset eye backfield. Fakes to the back. Surveys the field. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Chapman is the return man. Hold quit, punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Chapman fields it at the 31. Brought down around the 32-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Pretty tight game as we head to the fourth. Our score, the Chiefs 17, the Bengals 12. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Cincinnati lines up with 3 receivers. First down, looking to throw. Guns it out. Tips it away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Looking to throw. Throws out left. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Come on, G. Move left. Move left. I'm trying to get you over there, baby. We'll make this run, baby. Watch your ball. Watch your ball. Left.
Back to pass. Throws it. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 37. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. It's fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Robinson is the deep man awaiting the return. Larson kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Fielded at the 19. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws right. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Rifles it to the left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 30. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Bengals line up with a nickelback. Looked like he might have made contact with an offensive player. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him around the 21-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and a yard. Ball on the 21-yard line. I formation here. Gonzalez in motion. Drops back to pass. Rifles it left. It'll be 1st and goal. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Zebra!
Croyle hasn't missed yet. End zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
Lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Still pushing. At the 30. Knocked out of bounds at about the 41. He got a really nice return on that one.
Amazing job. The return team really set up the blocks beautifully and gave him lots of room to run.
Blue 38. Blue 38. Watch the ball. Over top, two straight.
Johnson gets it on the inside. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Ball on their own 45. Offset I formation in the backfield. Back to pass. And they're coming after him. Palmer is going to be sacked for a loss. That was an unbelievable play to get the sack.
Phew, he might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next just so you can get your head straight.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They fail to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Gets the punt away. Robinson takes it at the 21. And they get him at the 33. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, and pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Hands it off. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. That play goes for about 6. That brings up 2nd down. They come out in the nickel. Another run. He's brought down at the 45. That was a nice job to get 7 yards out of the run. That should be enough to move the sticks.
I think that defender should have bought a little popcorn if all he's going to do just watch that show.
Blue 45. Let the hook. Blue 45. Come on, baby.
They go with the run. He's dropped at about the 47-yard line. Johnson gains around 3 yards on the run. They line up at the 48. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. He has 2 backs behind him. And they get him at the 49-yard line. They get maybe a yard on the toss. Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation. Croyle is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time. Gonzalez is the man in motion. He drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
Croyle gives it up the middle. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Johnson gains about 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Chiefs line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 100 yards rushing for the day.
He's got a great center of gravity, so to tackle him, you better wrap him up. Otherwise, you're going to get run over.
Kansas City comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Again with the run. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal. Not much of a problem getting first downs on this drive.
Well, it's one of the oldest adages in all of football. If you can run the ball and play defense, you can win football games. Certainly, we now know that this team can run the football.
Kansas City is about to extend the lead to 3 scored. Offset I formation in the backfield. Hands it to the back. He's dropped right around the 4-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Dropped behind the line. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
They'll get in for the touchdown. Smith did a great job to find the seam and get in for the touchdown. And here's the extra point. It's good. So with over 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, our score, the Chiefs 31, the Bengals 12. Decent kick. Holt from the 1. Brought down at the 31. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll get the ball here at the 31. Cincinnati comes out with an I formation. First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 46-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
He's tackled at midfield. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 50. Cincinnati lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Drops back to pass. He throws left with the catch. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Only a yard from that pass play.
Boy, that's really a nice tackle on that play. Anytime you get man coverage on the outside against a receiver, you have to be able to make that one-on-one play, and he did it great.
Let's go, keep playing.
Drops back. He wasn't set when he threw. Tipped it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He drops back. Short throw to the left. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. They line up at the 47. Croyle comes to the line under center. Only one in the backfield this time. He's brought down at the 50, and the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They line up at the 50. Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I. They go with the toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He's tackled around the 49-yard line. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Holquist punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Looks to pass. Strong throw. And they get him at the 34. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
He's looking to throw. Throws on the run, and he catches another. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
On the ground with a tailback. He gets to about the 34-yard line. Johnson gains 8 yards on that play. Cincinnati lines up in the offset I this time. Looking to throw. Rockets it out, and it's completed. He's brought down at the 21. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Johnson again. He fights forward to about the 20. They get 1 yard on the play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Get your hands up. Get your hands up front. Blue 11. We got to play.
Palmer hasn't missed yet. Throws while on the run. He makes a great open field tackle. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Palmer back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
He drops back. Passes to his left. Brought down around the 8-yard line. Short completion there that doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Tipped away. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Drops back, flips it out short. Tipped ball, intercepted. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Play action. Gets the ball away. This one falls incomplete. Pressure was coming, and he just got rid of it.
That pass rush didn't get there that time, but it got close enough to distract the quarterback and force him into a bad throw.
Don't give him a yard. 388. Come on, B. 388.
The halfback with the carry. He's tackled at the 10. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Gain of 3.
From their own 10-yard line. Kansas City comes out with an I formation. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Smith gets the call. And they get him at the 18-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get a back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Stay right, stay right. 3-7, fullback here. Let's go draw. Dre's line, Dre's line. Dre's. Come on, man. Hut. Right out. Come on, let's go. Come on, dog, let's go. Tiger. Right. Reload. I near.
There's a play fake. Dumps it out left. Pass completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Hang on. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Make a stand, G. Close one. Zebra.
Fullback on the inside give. Tackled at the 34-yard line. That was a pretty nice pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, I have to admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a first down.
48. Let's go. Hey. Let's get it. Hey, never quit, fellas. Chain. Game, 22 press. Game, fans. Watch the fake. We up. Over top, too straight. Wide, Trent. You all right? We got close line. Hey, come on. Let's get a stop. Right.
They hand it off again. Brought down at the 37. Johnson picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Gain of 2.
From their own 37-yard line. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers split out.
Let's go. Watch the ball.
So this one is all wrapped up. Our score, the Chiefs 31, the Bengals 12.